Hello, Powder Springs. I'm Marsellas Williams. I'm the Economic Development Director with the city. You're probably wondering, where am I? Why I'm in this green space? Well, I'm here at Soapbox, one of the most creative and innovative companies in the city of Powder Springs, and I'm sitting with their co-founder, Ryan Sellors. Ryan, welcome to the Powder Springs Business Spotlight.
Yep. Thanks for having me, Marsellas.
All right. So Ryan, tell us about this great company. Tell us about your company, Soapbox.
Well, first we can start with this giant green room we're sitting in. So we make music holograms here, and this room is a giant green screen with 48 4K cameras in here and a whole lot of light. And we use it to stitch all the video signals together into a 3D film or a hologram of music performers such as T-Pain or Waka Flocka or Teddy Swims.
All right. Well, how did you guys end up in Powder Springs? It's such a cool company. I remember when you guys opened back in, I think it was 2023.
Yeah.
And it was just amazing. We took a tour of this place, and I remember it being the build-out process. But how did you guys end up in our wonderful city?
Well, that's a good, good question. We looked around quite a bit to find a spot that would fit what we were looking for, and it needed a decent amount of space. Needed a building that didn't have obstructions, so you could put a room this big into it, and it needed to be accessible, from downtown, but private enough that we didn't get overrun with people trying to figure out what's going on in there, or what are these people driving fancy cars or whatever doing here, and
right.
So. Powder Springs has worked out as a great spot for that. We happen to know somebody that was kind of occupying this building before that works with us now, and it was great. It was like very easy for us to move in out here, and it's worked really well for us to be able to network in the city and be far enough away that we're private, but also close enough that people can get here and we can bring in the kind of clientele we're looking for. Awesome.
Well, tell us a little bit about the process, going through the permitting process with that. Was doing business with Powder Springs, would you say it was pretty easy?
It's been amazing. Okay. Powder Springs has been supportive all the way. Whether that's helping on the permitting side or heck, you've helped me with having problems with getting the right internet connection or whatever. It's been very, very easy to work with Powder Springs.
Awesome. Well, that's a great endorsement. We always appreciate that. So tell us a little bit about your clientele. So you mentioned you guys do videos here, music videos, performances happen here. So tell us the process of how you guys go get your clientele, attract them to your business.
So we have a team that is very networked in the music industry, and they bring connected music industry artists into here to film with us, and on the back end we have an app on MetaQuest and soon to be on Apple Vision Pro that brings the film that we generate into people's homes so they can watch somebody like T-Pain like they're standing right next to them.
Tell us a little bit about, some of you might not know what MetaQuest is, but tell us a little bit
about. It's a headset, a AR/VR headset that's made by Meta, and Apple Vision Pro is similar, that allows you to appear like you're in a different world, or in this case we use the cameras so that it's AR, and we drop these artists into your environment so it looks like they're standing right next to you.
Awesome. So what is the future for Soapbox? You guys had a lot of big artists that come here. You mentioned T-Pain, I think Buddy Guy, who was in the Sinners movie, the great blues musician, was here. Shaquille O'Neal came at one point to film a commercial here. So tell us, what is the future of Soapbox? Where do you guys see yourself headed?
So Powder Springs has been a great launching pad for us. We've kind of established the app, and we've gotten these first handful of artists in here, and we've kind of proven the business model. And the future for us is just expanding our content production. And so Atlanta's great in that way to get more hip hop here. But we're looking at kind of expanding, opening other stages in other places, and we'll keep this one. This one is kind of our flagship, but we're kind of expanding now beyond the borders of Powder Springs. But this has been the place to launch from, and it's been really, really good for us.
Great. Well, we're happy, as I said, to have you here. This is your corporate headquarters here in Powder Springs, and look forward to your future expansion. One of the things you've mentioned to me, Ryan, is that you want to enter into the education space and work with the local school system to get kids the opportunity to get involved with this type of technology. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we're very passionate about putting these artists in front of kids and in front of high school kids specifically. And it started with Buddy Guy because he was he's legendary. He's a piece of history, and being able to watch him not only perform but tell stories about the beginning of the blues, or last time he talked on the phone with Muddy Waters before he died.
Oh, wow.
We realize that this is a piece of history, and kids need to understand who this guy is and why he's important. And so we've created an education initiative, and we were putting the headsets and some of this content in schools. And it's launched in San Bernardino, out in California. But we're starting to get some traction here in Georgia, and we'd love to put it in schools here because we're making it right down the road from these kids. So it should be out there in front of them.
Awesome, awesome. Well, we're grateful for you, grateful for all that you guys have contributed to our city, grateful for you helping us with the job fair a couple months ago, and we're trying to get you connected to our McEachern High School, partnership with them and Principal Watley. So Ryan, thank you so much for showing us this great space. Really appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. Soapbox, awesome company. When we did our tour here back in 2023, I knew this was going to be a special place, and you guys have done that, and looking forward to seeing how bright your future is. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Marsellas Williams, the Economic Development Director of the city, and this is Ryan Sellors with Soapbox, one of the co-founders of one of the most innovative companies, not only in Powder Springs, not only in the state of Georgia, not only in the United States of America, but in the world. So thank you, Ryan, for being on the show. And one more thing you have to say to the lovely folks.
P.S. I love you, Powder Springs.